Hi there, I hope you have a lovely day. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Turner. Um, if you're new here, my name is Turner. I live in the Netherlands. I bought an apartment here, and due to that, I'm in debt. But I want to turn also my bad spending habits around and try to become more saving oriented or develop more good saving habits, if I can say so. And this is actually my closeout for the month of May. If you're wondering why, for the, what is it? Blah, blah, blah. Well, I cannot speak anymore. I do apologize. Um, Let me start like this. I told my viewers, or I told you last time that I was on a business. I will go on a business trip to India for 3 weeks, and that was from the 18th of May to 8th of June. So that's why I could not close out the month of May, and I came back, and I immediately got a cold. I believe it's a cold, not that I had to wear the crown, if you get what I mean. Um, and due to that, I could not film the whole week. But I think when I was in India, it was for a business trip, right? There was a lot of pressure and stress, and I think my body just kind of said, you know what? After I came back here, different climate, of course. Now it's time to pause a little bit. I think that's what my body is telling me right now. So that's why my voice sounds also like this, and that happened now. So I tried to close out the month, and this is my second time now trying to film this video, but because I had some, I was checking my bank account because there were some, charges which I could not recognize anymore because I had forgotten about them. So that's why I needed to stop now. But let's get back to this one again. So I'm just trying to do it as quickly as possible because I also need to film the budget for the month of June, because we are already June 16th today that I'm filming. I will upload it today as well. So let's get started now. Um, so for the ones who are not aware of it, I get paid once a month, and it's usually the third week or third week, almost the fourth week sometimes of the month. So got paid on 24th of April for the month of May. So and from this pay, just say salary, all my costs are coming out. I'm a single income household, and you can see, for example, what I have put here on this block here on this day, Sunday. These are charges which were already paid, let's say end of April, but they have of course effect for the month of May because my income reduces due to that. Car tax I paid, electricity I paid. Electricity, I'm on a budget planning thing. The electricity company checks how much I have used up in reality after they do the yearly breakdown. And once they do the yearly breakdown, they determine if I get money back or not. So far, it looks like I will get money back because I'm not using so much electricity, especially when I'm away like 3 weeks or 4 weeks for holiday or so. Then of course I have no use of electricity, right? So investment, I do investment here with my bank in stocks. It's just a small investment, so I think everybody should do that or try to do it if they can, of course. So now I had also something like 24 euros for dresses. I didn't go out to buy new clothes in that sense, but we have something like a foundation going on in our company where they help people to get back into jobs. And this is and I'm helping them as well with my makeup artist skills and so on. But they also run sales, with the clothes that they get donated. And I saw two dresses, which not are like special occasion dresses, but more like business attire dresses that I bought, and I paid 24 euros for those. So then, let me see what else I did. Uh, pa, pa, pa. So let's go up. I made screenshots of my bank account, and I'm like, Sometimes I'm like, I don't recognize this one anymore. So yeah, um, here you see mortgage. This is a payment for that happened on the 30th of April. My regular premium or prime payment or principal payment, sorry, principal payment plus extra payment that I do, which amounts to roughly 1,003 euros. I paid that one. Then I paid, of course, the car tax for this one, electricity. So, and I'm just checking now, right now. I had also something for charged for the digital pass photo that I needed to make for my visa for India. I will get that money back. That's 15 euros. I put it here because that happened, I think, on the 2nd of May. Um, I also paid for Indian food because I wanted to try out some Indian foods that I have not tried out before. Several of my colleagues at my company, they are running like a food business kind of thing, and they were cooking for it, and I have cooking for people who place orders with them. And yes, baby, and I ordered something that was 24 euros. So that's why. Now let me see. Yeah, my car insurance came out, the travel insurance came out. So let's see where I have now. Right. I put in the CC here, the credit card payment here, because if for the ones who are not aware of it, my bank, um, I should not be moving it too much out of frame. How my credit card is set up is like this. Whenever I do pay some things, let's say in the month of June, now I will immediately be paying my credit card off the next month. So that's like I have not the freedom or the pain, so to say, to have a credit card debt for a long time. Let's say if I spend 1,000 euros with my credit card, I have to pay it immediately the next month off. No discussions. I prefer that way, because even though it's sometimes painful if you spend so much money, but you need to learn the consequences, right? So, yeah, that's what I have now. Let me see. So, I put here sauces, 52 euros. I saw a good offer for sugar-free sauces that I could not, pass by. I bought those before I went to India. It was like 52 euros and 84 cents. 52 euros, 84 cents. Okay. What else did I pay? Then my home association thing came out, right? It came out later than I expected, actually, because usually they are around the first, but it was in reality, of course, on this day, but I put it here. It just makes sense for me because let's say the first week after I get paid, the first week after I get paid is usually the bill heavy weeks, so to say. You can see, for example, some of them, or from this view, you can see sometimes I don't have so much payments, in the middle of the month or so. But of course, after I get paid, the heavy, bill period starts for me personally. So that's one thing. I had also the bank fee coming out around the 7th. So I put it on the 9th because it was around that time, or usually. Then I had, let me put it here, toll charges. I had to go to another city, which is like 30 minutes away from here, but you have to drive through a tunnel. I did that over the weekend. And so coming back and forth on Saturday and also on Sunday, coming back and forth, it amounts to 10 euros per day. But then in total, I had to pay 20 euros. I will also explain that there is, something else going on. So with this one, for the next month, I will explain that. Then I had to pay my credit card, and my credit card was 326 euros and 92 cents. Usually I try to be around 170 euros, but I don't know why. I know why. I overspent here with this one. So it is what it is. Then for Fiona, I went to the vet actually on the 9th of May, but I put it on the 8th of May. Actually, I was there on the 8th, but the charges came out on the 9th. I calculated, or I saved up 100 euros, because last year it was 98 euros that I had to pay for a vaccination, but this time with inflation rate, etc., etc., they charged me 104 for it. Okay, fine. You need to, I need to bring the cat to the, yeah, to the vet. So because I had to bring her to the cattery, if you are not familiar with that expression, I didn't know about it either, but my English friend told me about it. So I call it cat pension. That's the exact translation that you would have for this kind of facility: Katzenpension, or Kattendierenpension, or uh, Kat Poespension in Dutch, if I'm not mistaken. It's a place where you put your cat in when you are on holiday. You pay for it on a daily basis, and so on. But apparently the British English expression is cattery. So I had to bring her to the cattery, and there you have other cats, of course, and you don't know. In order to protect your cat as well as other cats, you need to be up with all vaccinations. Sorry if I'm talking too much this video, but I think I need to do that. So um, now I'm putting in here also this one here. If you're wondering what is this, I needed to do my tax declaration before the 31st of May, and I needed to ask a tax accountant to help me with that. She just looked over my shoulder, so to say, how I did it, but it was still helpful to have her. So yeah, yeah, I see now, for example, my home association stuff came out on the 9th, relatively late. It should have been, but still, it came out. So I'm just checking now other stuff that I had. So, yeah. Okay, that's something else. That's something else. Oh, I need to increase this one to 30 euros. I think I went several times through to the other city, and I did notice that I went actually in total 3 times in the month of May, so 30 euros. So yes, it's a lot. Now, let me show you cattery. I put my cat in the cattery, I told you, but I got this money back, so I will just put it here as plus 409 euros. It's not minus, it's plus 409, because I got reimbursed from my company for that. So then the water came out, and also the funeral insurance came out, which was 4 euros and 35 cents. Phone bill came out as well with 9 euros. So, and I have to say here, I bought something on the 20th of May. I will just call it toll tag. I call it toll tag now. So I ordered the device which kind of registers, how often you drive through the toll gate, so to say, to go to the other city. But also, if you order it and you do a prepayment on it, it kind of it will give you a reduced fee. Usually it's 5 euros per going through it and coming through it, let's say. And with this one it's 60, so it's like a subscription kind of based thing. You need to, when you are below, I think 10 or 20 euros, it will auto load itself again to 60 euros. That's a payment that I have decided to do, minimum payment. You can also do 200 euros. So, but I prefer, to pay this, because you see, I paid already 60 euros, 30 euros in the month of May. So if I go back and forth a lot, I would prefer to have it. So then, these were actually the charges, and I got paid on the new pay arrived on my bank account on this day, on the 27th of May. So this was my loan, and I had the electricity on the same day, as well as Odido, my internet provider on the same day actually, but again, you know, usually it's, you see what's going on here. So I needed to make a cut here, and I checked my bank account at that time. I had like a rollover from the previous month of 1,605 euros, you know, from my pay period here. So I can put in here 27th of May, and you see the new cycle starts actually, you know, with these costs all together again here, but I will put those in the month of June. So, and then talk about it in June. But did I do some damage? Yes, I did do some damage. You know, I put here Aldi and Action. These are coming out from a different bank card. I didn't put it. I put it here, but I didn't put the actual amounts in. So I need to do that. But you can see here, yeah, with the credit card, I did some damage. With this thingy, you know, toll tag, I did some damage, and yeah, I didn't write it down here, but I made some purchases such as for selling, you know, clothes and so on. So those ones I'm kind of selling now as well as a hobby. You know, I should not do it if I have, you know, debts, but I thought, you know, some of the offers that I saw were, I could not pass by. Unfortunately, I could not pass by, and I'm selling them off. With some I made profit already, with some I didn't yet, but I will see. So this was with the breakdown of, or closeout for the month of May in calendar form. I will do it in the next video with my budget sheet. I see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.